Alright, hello people, I'm the dude, and this is my rant review for The Machine, which, wow, is it good. Uh, it didn't look like anything from the trailers, didn't look like anything special, it just looked like another sci-fi movie. It's really, really good. At its core, it's about artificial intelligence and how we want to abuse the artificial intelligence. Kind of like AI with Haley Joel Osment or whatever. It's not quite that fanciful as that movie was, and big and moving and sweeping and all that crap. But at its core, it's really, really good. The actors are really good. The storyline doesn't waste any time. The character moments are really good. It's just good. They've been working a lot of fight scenes and gunplay because in this case, the AI, the military people that are funding it want to bend it to their will so they can create a killing machine. Basically, it turns out that she's more than that, though. Really, really, really good movie. The long version with the spoilers, it really is AI. It's about, at the very least, when she's first created, it's about her coming to terms with her environment and the people around her and what they want from her and all this stuff. Trying to suss out who she can trust and their motivations and all that, and it works. She's really, really good. Her name is Caity Lotz. She's the machine, which isn't technically correct. It should be the android, but she's I don't know how to describe how good her performance is in the early goings when she's kind of starstruck by all the things around her and she's trying to figure out what's going on, that kind of thing. She's really like the childlike part of the movie. It's really good. I mean, amazingly good. The way she uses her voice and her expressions and everything, it's just, it is really, really spot on. As the helpless, trying to come to grips with her environment type thing, she does it better than Haley Osment did. That story was better, don't get me wrong. That was a more moving, sweeping, epic story with a really, really good ending. But her performance, just taking her performance out of this movie and Haley Joel's, I liked hers better. I'm not gonna lie. The movie itself is very, very simplistic. The military funds this scientist project to create really hyper-advanced robots, and he ends up creating AI on accident because he has to use the mental mapping of this woman to get the AI to be believable, to get the robot to be believable, to react the way it should, and he accidentally creates AI, and that's Caity Lotz's character. Basically, the military, they don't want it to be AI. They just want a really human-like robot that can kill for them, and that's the crux of the that's where the antagonist comes from. The military leader liaison guy, he wants to take her and brainwash her and wipe her memories and turn her into like a killing machine, an assassin. The good guy, what is his name? Already forgotten. Toby Stevens, who's actually pretty good. I've only seen him in B movies. He deserves better roles. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's not spectacular, but he's good. And there's a lot of people that aren't good. So yeah, he deserves better roles. But here he's the scientist, and he's the one on her side, and he wants to keep her safe, and he's the one teaching her about the world and her place and her environment and who she is and all this stuff. And they kind of get this connection because he saw the woman that they took the mind mapping from, he saw her die. And he knows that the military was behind. He doesn't say anything, but he knows it. But he doesn't want to do anything about it because the military is his only link. It's his only key to trying to get his daughter cured. That's why he's doing all this. It's not to create AI. It's trying to cure his daughter. But his relationship with Ava, which is the AI, Caity Lotz, it's really good in this. She ends up becoming attached to him. Why wouldn't she? He's literally her only link to the outside, other than that greasy, nasty military guy that just wants to use her. He's the only one she sees all day. So yeah, it makes sense, but it works. So yeah, the whole first half of the movie is him trying to teach her and understand her and, find out what her limitations and capabilities are and keep her safe. And the last half of the movie, they try to, wipe out the AI and just keep her as like a, mindless killing machine. And he saves her. he decides to save her and risks losing his daughter's cure to do it. And she ends up being grateful, and they end up escaping, saving all the implanted soldiers who were kind of like phase 1. The implants are like the like 1.0 version of this, where that's where they started with the whole android thing or whatever. And then it turns out that they have their own method of communication, and they're more advanced than we are, and she's more advanced than they are, and it goes on and on. But they end up helping because I guess she's like queen to them or something. I don't know why they end up helping her, but they just do. They just fall in line behind her, and then they save the cure. By this time, his daughter's dead, but because he knows that he can create AI, he can use the mind mapping or whatever of his daughter to create an AI version of her. Whatever. At the very end of the movie, they're together. Ava wanted to see a sunrise for real, and he takes her to see it. And he's talking to his daughter on this little like pad thing, futuristic, whatever. And it turns out that she wants to talk to Ava and not him, so it's kind of bittersweet, the ending. His daughter is technically alive, even though it's not really her. Ava got out without getting turned into a killing machine. Stevenson got out, and he wiped everything from he destroyed the copy of the mind map, so they can't create any more Avas, basically. The military, it's all gone. So it was kind of a success, but then his real daughter is actually dead, and then the new artificial intelligence one is calling Ava her mother and wants to talk to her and all this, so I don't know. It's a little bittersweet, but at the very end, Ava gets to see the sunrise, and you can tell that it matters to her and that kind of thing, but really good movie. There's a lot of fight scenes, but none of them last very long. If that's what you're here for, you're going to be disappointed. She does her whole Terminator thing for a couple of minutes late in the movie where she's just walking through the facility murdering dudes. And she gets a revenge on that sleazy, military guy. She doesn't even kill him. She says, I'm going to make you like you wanted to make me, because they wanted to wipe out her like brain functions or whatever and turn her into just a regular robot. And I guess she gives him a lobotomy with her finger. But she gets a revenge. And apparently she's like the next step in evolution, so she's going to create her own society or something. That's what they allude to. You don't actually see that happen, but that's at one point he even agrees to that. He's like you're going to be more important to her. He's talking about his daughter. You're going to be more important to her than I am because you're the next step or something like that. Like she's going to take over society. The movie doesn't actually get that far, but just her performance is just too good. Her name is Caity Lotz with a C. Let's see. Caity Lotz. And the movie's called The Machine. Like I said, it shouldn't be The Machine. It should be The Android. But, I don't know. I guess The Machine sounded better. Damn, she's good. But yeah, really good movie. I liked it from start to finish. There's no one in it I didn't like. Everyone played their part. The story was, tight and it made sense and it went where it was supposed to go. And I wanted to watch it till the end, and I liked the ending. I liked everything about it. So, but yeah, Rant review, The Machine. 2 thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time.